We go forward to chapter 8 and verse number 14, and actually let's begin in 13, and we notice, and it came to pass, we're still in we move forward to year 601. The 601st year, now go down to verse 14, and in the second month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dried. Then God spoke to Noah, saying, Go out of the ark, you and your wife, and your sons' wives with you. So when we do the math here and we count time, Noah was in the ark from the 600th year, 2nd month, 17th day, to the 601st year, 2nd month, and day 27 when they come out, possibly 7 days added on top of that. And we see that those on the ark had done something that only some of us had done, in that everybody on the ark celebrated at least one birthday while they were on the ark. The first confinement was at least 1 year plus maybe 10 to 17 days, depending upon how you count it. So the next logical question is, have you been complaining during the last 3 months about confinement? I have complained during the last 3 months about confinement. We're not in our normal routine. We can't go to a restaurant. We can't get out and just go around as we normally do, and so it's frustrating to us. And sometimes we fuss about that a little and we complain. But when you think about over 1 year in the first confinement, then we realize that there's a little bit of a difference here between what is going on. The first confinement was for over 1 year, and it was for Noah and his family. And by the way, it was also because of executive order. God's executive order dictated how long Noah's confinement was. But what we would like to do this morning is consider when the confinement was over. You see, most of us have stepped outside of our confinement just a little bit. You're here this morning. Some of you have been going to work, maybe to the store, and we're thankful for that. There are some still viewing from home who don't feel comfortable getting out yet, and we certainly understand that. But things are starting to change just a little bit, and we hope to get back to what we might call normal sooner rather than later. And so as we think about the first confinement and what Noah was going through, is it possible that we can take a similar situation and see the situation that we're in and make some application? That we can learn something from Noah's confinement, and specifically when Noah's confinement was over. I think there are 4 lessons this morning, and then this particular sermon will be yours. Number 1, when Noah's confinement was over, he worshiped the Lord. He worshiped the Lord. If you have your Bibles there, we are still in Genesis chapter 8 and verse number 15. Then God spoke to Noah, saying, Go out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons' wives with you. Bring out with you every living thing of all flesh,